the message is to create awareness. Interestingly, as we're walking past, there was a gentleman anyway that kept saying autism is a disease of the rich. But unfortunately it's not because it's a diversity, problem. So it is not of the rich. It could happen to anybody, irrespective of their social status. And so the whole idea is to create awareness first, so that people like that gentleman that I met on the way will become aware that, look, it could happen to anybody. And of course, to also let them know, to know the signs, what to look out for in your children or in children around you, because they don't have to be your children. If you see a baby, because when you catch it early, then it's better, for everybody, it's better for society, and that can sort of, be managed. Maybe not reversed, but managed, so that's it. And of course also to thank all the caregivers, because it's not an easy job. We appreciate them.
I decided to join this work on a whim, because I believe that less heard voices need to be heard, and that everybody needs support one time or the other in their lives, and we need to support each other and not discriminate against each other, and look after each other as one functional society. So that's the reason.
I would like to say that in as much as having a differently able child can be stressful and can be expensive in some ways, or, and can be challenging, I want you to believe that there's a popular saying that a lot of us, say that God will not give you something that you cannot handle. And the truth of it is that your mindset really, really matters a lot with whatever challenge that you have. If you have the mindset that this is too much and it's too hard and it's undoable, then it would become that. So the first thing I would like to say to all parents of children with different needs, or any parent that is struggling in any way, is to commit to changing your mindset, to believing that it's not impossible for you to do that. Your goals are achievable, and then try and figure out a way to achieve it, whether it's through a support network, whether you need to make more money, whether you need to relocate sometimes because maybe your environment is not good, maybe you're in a place where people are abusive towards your situation, you need to move somewhere else. And it doesn't have to be immediate, but just make plans and have a good mindset, and you'll be fine.
They're all proud to be parents of autistic children.
There's definitely a level of awareness growing, and with more people in the field, with more parents involved, with more advocates coming out and pushing the story of awareness and acceptance, is starting to become more popular, or more it's increasing, yes, but it's not where we want it to be, but it's starting to come up, yes.
It's improving, and I've been doing this for over 25 years. Yeah, so it's improving, it's getting better. We are seeing more people come up with different ideas, and different centers have now grown. The young ones are coming up, which is very exciting, to see that during our time there was nothing on ground, but now we have so much on ground, and we are very proud of the work we have done over the years.
The entire world is acknowledging, creating awareness, and providing a society where autism is not only identified but very easily associated with. And that is what we have come here to do, to put hands together to support about 5 or 6 non-profits who have decided to do this work today to mark the World Autism Day and the World Autism Awareness Week. Unfortunate realities is that it's not anything you did, it's not any jazz, it's not because your child is wicked or you're wicked, it is just what it is, the realities of living with autism. One of the first things I will speak to parents or caregivers is acceptance. Many parents struggle with the labeling, so much so that the struggling makes them clash with school teachers, caregivers, because when some school teachers can see and identify that some children are on the spectrum, the families are struggling and fighting with them and saying, do not call my child that. So parents and caregivers, acceptance beyond reasonable doubt is one of the first things. And then adapting to the realities of the abilities that your child or children have is one of the easiest ways for you to live with this true reality, because it's lifelong. It is lifelong, and so because it is lifelong, it's a marathon. Realities are that there's nothing anybody can do outside of the 4 walls of your home if you do not also admit to the capabilities that your children have. In the event that you have more than one child on the spectrum in one family, you must not learn to compare any child against the other, because one child's ability is probably where the other child's inability stops or starts.
The message is first love them, they are your children, and their children first, and never be ashamed. And there's help out there. A lot of people still keep them at home because they can't cope with what people will say and how people will react and all that. And there's help out there. Parents should know that there's help out there and reach out so that they can make use of that help and be able to support their children to be able to cope with life skills and with life generally.
As a caregiver, you need to take care of yourself. 3 things: acceptance, community, and self-care.
Well, I mean, you just keep going. It's just one of the many challenges that we all face as human beings. You have yours, I got mine. You know what I mean? I mean, it's like needing a pair of glasses. What can you do? You need to go buy it, and put it on. And so for these children that need extra care, the Lord will give the strength, but just keep at it. Because, I mean, they also exude so much love that it's also enough for all the troubles that they might put you through.
Don't keep our children at home. Bring them out. Bring them out. Let us give them the right support. Find the strength that they carry. What can they do without help, without assistance? And how can we help them to harness that strength and get them to a place of excellence?
Then I also want them to know that they can have expectations. That the fact that the child is autistic doesn't mean the child cannot be successful. The child just needs the support, the right intervention, the right therapy for them to be very successful in life.
Make a noise.